In a remarkable display of diplomatic collaboration, 6 African leaders have joined forces to broker a peace agreement between Russia and Ukraine. President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Zelensky have both agreed to separate meetings aimed at charting a path toward ending the war in Ukraine. This groundbreaking development was announced by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, who revealed that he had engaging conversations with both Putin and Zelensky over the weekend.
The two leaders that I had occasion to speak to, that is President Putin and President Zelensky, agreed that they would be willing to receive the mission of the African heads of states in both Moscow and Kyiv. I agreed with both of them that we would commence with the preparations for the engagements with these African heads of state.
Unlike the West, who are more concerned with promoting their military-industrial complex rather than brokering peace, Ramaphosa's team is only interested in fostering peace. He emphasized the paramount importance of these discussions in seeking a peaceful resolution to the devastating conflict in Ukraine. Committed to ensuring the success of this noble endeavor, the African delegation will comprise of leaders from Zambia, Senegal, the Republic of Congo, Uganda, and Egypt, who share a common goal of fostering peace and stability. This remarkable initiative was met with surprising support from both Putin and Zelensky, granting Ramaphosa the green light to initiate the necessary preparations. Notably, 4 out of the 6 African countries participating in the delegation, South Africa, the Republic of Congo, Senegal, and Uganda, demonstrated their moral stance on maintaining impartiality by abstaining from a previous UN vote condemning Russia's actions. The inclusion of Zambia and Egypt, who voted in favor of the motion, further underscores the inclusive and fair nature of this initiative, wherein diverse perspectives are valued and respected. While a specific timeline and parameters for the peace talks were not outlined, the Ukrainian leader has made it unequivocally clear that a cessation of hostilities can only be achieved once Russian forces have fully withdrawn from Ukrainian territory. The commendable efforts of the African delegation were met with warm reception from UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, who was briefed on the planned meetings and expressed wholehearted support for this laudable initiative. This peace delegation pales in contrast with what the United States and Europe have offered so far, which can be summarized as an escalation of the war with zero efforts on reaching a peaceful resolution. Unlike the West, no African country has benefited directly or indirectly from this war, and has only suffered its adverse effects so far. So it is in Africa's interest to end the conflict as soon as possible.